the orbital speed of electron in the stationary orbit. As we have already seen the radius of the stationary orbits, now we are going to calculate about the speed or the velocity of the electron with which it is revolving around in that particular stationary orbit, and we want to see how does it vary. So using the quantum concept of Bohr here, so we have got the Bohr's equation of angular momentum, and this is what we already know, that the Coulombic force in a particular orbit, suppose it has Ze amount, Z is the atomic number, Ze amount of charge at the nucleus, and these are the various orbits in which the electrons are revolving. So as we already know that this Coulombic force is equal to the centripetal force, so we will just make it a little more equative. Z square by 4 pi epsilon naught r square, so r gets cancelled. This r I am just bringing it here, so mv square r equal to Z square by 4 pi epsilon naught. This we have done earlier also, and while finding the radius, and we already know that the angular momentum mvr is equal to nh by 2 pi. So taking this as first equation, taking this as second equation, so what we will do, we will just divide 1 divided by 2. So mv square r by mvr is equal to this Ze square by 4 pi epsilon naught, and this becomes 2 pi by nh, right? So we just divided. So as you divide, all this gets cancelled, only v is what we are remaining with in the left side. In the right side, this pi gets cancelled, 4 becomes 2, this 2 gets cancelled. So this becomes Ze square by n into 2 epsilon naught h. Ze square 2 epsilon naught n h. So we can just write 1 by n into Ze square 2 epsilon naught h. So for the hydrogen atom, even Z is equal to 1, and this is the orbital number. So the velocity of the electron at a particular orbit will be, this will be the constant, and you see the velocity is kind of inversely proportional to the orbital number. It means that if the number is very small, if velocity of the first orbit will be very higher, and as the numbers keeps on increasing, the velocity start to decrease. So as the orbitals are far away orbitals, the electrons revolving in those orbits are very slower, whereas the electrons that are revolving at the closest of the nucleus, they are revolving very fast. So from here we see that the velocities of the electrons are also quantized. It cannot have any velocity as it wants. It has a certain particular velocity at those particular orbits. So this gives us the concept that even the velocity of the electron in the orbits are also quantized, and they have a particular value.
If you like the video, then press the like button, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon.